Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 85. Welcome to the NFL Draft Kickoff edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Mizzy Miz, Kukak on YouTube, representing the Birds, the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game. We got some special guests. Trust me, Moan, Notion, and Trey will be here. Cross our fingers. But we got my brother from another mother, Smitty Eagle, in the building. What up, Smitty?
What's good, man? What's good, man? It's been a good week. Hey, we making a move, man. 41-33 to par, though, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Yep, we got the original King DV in the building. What up, King?
Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? Look, I'm just ready for Thursday. I'm just looking forward to the Thursday, man. It's been a good week so far. We got some good news today, and we got a good press conference. But let's go.
Yep, we got JC Sports in the building. What up, Jay?
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, you can't go wrong on a day like today. All right. Anytime you sign your franchise quarterback, you make it official. It's a good day. You know what I mean? I thought the other day was a Jalen Hurts day, but today is officially Jalen Hurts Day, national holiday today.
Yep, and of course, my Birds of Broad Street co-host, Bergen Nation Sports Media Zone, and Jalen freaking Hurts' number one fan, BG31.
Yes, sir, man. Our quarterback got paid, and it was real nice how he did it, man. Everybody wondered which way he was going to go. Was he going to try to be the number one, guy? He got to be the number one guy and still save some cap. So it worked out for both of us, and I'm happy about it.
Yep, today we're going to talk about the Jalen freaking Hurts contract extension because we didn't hear from Bergen Nation Sports Media, Bergen 31. We're going to listen to the press conference, and then we're just going to talk about the NFL draft. So, BG, we're going to start with you, and then we'll go to Smitty. How are you feeling about your quarterback, Jalen freaking? There you go, as the new 51 mil QB. How are you feeling?
Hey, he's the richest quarterback right now, per year. So that's good. Whenever your quarterback's that guy, it makes you feel good. It makes you, you feel confident that you got a quarterback that's going to lead you into the future and hopefully win a couple of championships on there. And the team friendly deal, like those cap numbers are amazing. How is the genius out there? He made magic happen again. We're all worried about this guy getting it back and then not be able to surround him with talent. And the way the contract's set up, we're going to be able to surround him with talent the whole contract. And I think it's pretty good that, everybody was thinking maybe the 10-year deal. He got the 5-year deal, which was great. He can get the back twice. You know what I'm saying? Like he can get the back now, 5 years from now, still be in the prime of his career and get another back moving forward. So it worked out for both sides, I think. It can, it's a good day to be an Eagles fan.
Yep. Smitty?
Man, I think it's a convenience when you got a player with the humility that we have at quarterback, man, who wants to get better, but also wants to make sure he can make sure everybody else around him get paid because everybody contributes to a championship. He said today, man, that it takes a village to see that and to know that he could have screwed us. He could have did whatever. He could have asked for every dollar, every penny right now, but he didn't. So we know we get in a quarterback, man, like that. And I'm just ready to see the drive, man. I'm ready to see the ride. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and react to the press conference he had today. My 24-year-old piece of gold. Let's listen to all this.
And really thank them for this opportunity, not only to lead this team, but to lead this city. And Philadelphia is a very special place and a place that I want to be for a very long time. I know I've walked through the fire time and time again. And in the end, it's always made me stronger. Yeah, they said I had a nice suit. Nah, man, everyone's excited. Everyone's excited. And, I'm appreciative of my teammates. First and foremost, I haven't seen them in a minute. Just everybody kind of doing their own thing. But this is an exciting time. It's a very exciting time for us all to be together. I can't wait to get back with those guys and get to work and get to meeting with the coaches and talking ball. But that's where I get the thrill from. That's where I get the thrill. Money is nice. Championships are better. Philly. It's a Philly thing. I mean, it's different. It's different, you know. And for professional sports, to see them out there tailgating, the enthusiasm they have, the everything, you know. I can't really go nowhere around here, but that's the sacrifice we make. That's the sacrifice we make because I love this place.
Yep, there's your quarterback. So, Smitty, your reaction to the Jalen Hurts press conference?
Man, hey, it's one comment that make everybody look at it and say, "Dang, money is good, but championships are better." Bro. I don't care about nothing else he said. That tell me everything I'm getting, man. I'm really locked in on what he got going on because I've been watching, right, and I don't see him on social media like that. So that tell me like he got to be working. And if you in the progress of getting better, you're gonna eventually get better. We seen it last year. He worked all summer. All the things we said, well, not us, but people said, hey, he can't throw, he can't be proficient inside of the pocket. He came in. JC gave me the stat. What he went up so many percent in 1 year, in one offseason. Now, what's to say he can't go up another 10? He could be a 70+% completion rate, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, whatever. I believe in him. I'm glad we paid him, man. Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, man. Let's go.
Bird Game 31?
He's the leader, man. Like you said, man, this guy's just rare, rare breed. He's going to bring the heat. And I believe that, like I said, with being able to keep the team together, we got a lot of people signed, especially on the offensive side of the ball. He understood what needs to be done. He wanted to make his money and still help the team out. And like I said, he's a dog. He's out there working. I've never doubted Jalen since the beginning. I knew he was going to be that dog. I hoped he won MVP last year. He didn't get a chance to do that, but he came pretty close. And we're going to see him win an MVP at least once or twice within this contract, I believe. He's only going to get better and better every year. So, kudos to him and hey, stay who he is. And let's go win some Super Bowls.
Yep. King DV?
Man, look, I said this on my channel. Jalen Hurts actually embodies everything Philadelphia. And I think that's why we connect with him so well.
OTR one Trick or Trade Rock in the building. What up, Trick?
What's good, yo? What's good?
Yeah,
we connect with him so well because he had to go through the fire so many times in multiple schools, and then also being the backup to, dare I say his name, Carson Wentz. And look where it got him. The hard work, the dedication, the passion for the game. Because just like Smitty said, he did come out and said basically, look, money is nice, but I'm here to win championships, and it showed in the contract extension. We got a 2-year gap before we actually got to start paying him to the point where we could build something around him. And that just says something about, this 24-year-old kid that wants to win, and he hasn't gotten over the Super Bowl. I'm telling y'all that now. He hasn't gotten over that Super Bowl. So I'm happy that he's there to lead us. The money is there for us to create a culture around him. And, I'm just excited for him. I was on record saying that we should give him an extra year, to prove himself. And he proved himself well. We got to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Jalen Hurts deserves all the praise, everything that, Nicole Lynn, Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie said about him. So that's all I got to say about it.
Yep. Before I pass it on one Trey Rock, I'll let Trey listen to Jalen Hurts' highlight clips of his press conference so we can get his reaction. Here you go, Trey.
And really thankful for this opportunity, not only to lead this team, but to lead this city. And Philadelphia is a very special place and a place that I want to be for a very long time. I know I've walked through the fire time and time again, and in the end, it's always made me stronger. Yeah, they said I had a nice suit. Nah, man, everyone's excited. Everyone's excited, and I'm appreciative of my teammates. First and foremost, I haven't seen them in a minute. Just everybody kind of doing their own thing. But this is an exciting time. It's a very exciting time for us all to be together. I can't wait to get back with those guys and get to work and get to meeting with the coaches and talking ball. But that's where I get the thrill from. That's where I get the thrill. Money is nice. Championships are better. Philly. It's a Philly thing. I mean, it's different. It's different. And for professional sports, to see them out there tailgating, the enthusiasm they have, everything, I can't really go nowhere around here, but that's the sacrifice we make. That's the sacrifice we make because I love this place.
So go ahead, Troy.
All right, so we seen millions of dudes say the same stuff that Jalen Hurts said. I'm happy to be here. Money don't mean anything. Championships do, but it actually sound genuine coming from Jalen Hurts. It's you could tell that's really his mindset. He want to win and all that. So it's good to just know he's for the city and he really hyped about bringing us something. Even if it's just a win and we'll never win the championship with him, just know that's where his heart was at, and you can really feel it. It's not all right. Even when Carson Wentz signed his, it was he said kind of the same stuff, but it was it didn't feel. It felt like he was just chasing the money. The contract he had crippled the team, but Jalen Hurts really worked out a deal where he could still get his money and keep this football team competitive. So it's this dude not just talking, he actually living what he's saying. So, it felt good as a Philadelphia fan. Your quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, his payday came up, but it didn't cripple your football team like Aaron Rodgers or one of those dudes. So, I love it, man. I'm a Philly dude. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, and me seeing stuff like that, it really warmed my heart, to be honest.
Yep, JC.
Yeah, man. Look, first of all, man, hey, shout out to Joseph, man, for the $5 super chat, man. You know what I mean? Always appreciate y'all support. Whether you give or not, it doesn't matter. I love when y'all tune in. And but yeah, hey, look, Jalen Hurts to me, man. Look, I love the suit, by the way. I love the suit, man. Yo, I'm a suit guy. I gotta find where he got that suit from or something like it. I gotta get me one. But now let's get into it. Hey, Jalen Hurts, look, I like his mindset, man. This dude got benched for Tua. He didn't complain about it. He didn't kick and scream, nothing. He was ready the next time he was needed in the game. You know why? His mindset is always, look, I'm him. I'm going to believe myself. I'm going to stay ready. I'm going to do the dirty work without nobody seeing me. And then I'm about to show you what I've been working on when it comes down to the field. I love the fact that he's young. He's 24 years old, already been to the playoff twice. The only quarterback in the NFC East that could say they never missed the playoff as a starter. So regardless, people is always trying to say, hey, he's actually going into his third full year. All right, that 2000, when Carson Wentz was starting, he got benched. He only played 4 games, 3.5 at that. So imagine, and now he got the playoff experience, Super Bowl experience. I feel like next year he's going to take another step. People is talking about his touchdown, throwing touchdown, stuff like that. The Philadelphia Eagles were so dominant that we were sitting players in the fourth quarter. We didn't need him to throw for 30, 40 touchdowns, and he missed a couple games. So, but just to have him as our quarterback, the best quarterback in the NFC. You know what I mean? I can say that with confidence.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that next.
In the NFC, but there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about it because we've got some breaking news. Aaron Rodgers is officially a New York Jet. He's going to the AFC which means Eagles. Well, let me pull it up. Eagles Nation, Eagles everywhere. You're gonna love this photo that I'm about to show you guys. When I told y'all that Jalen freaking Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC, look at this. Look at this. In the NFC, you got Jalen, and then you got a couple of Dax, a couple of Daniel Jones, a couple of Sam Howells, a couple of this and of that. I know this, my God. So I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna ask around. Start with Smitty. Jalen Hurts, the best quarterback in the NFC. Now that Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets.
I think he was the best before Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets, but now it's solidified. Like now
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like who really messing with Jalen, man? I don't see. And listen, I can't say it like anybody else on here, bro. I can't say that when he was drafted, I was 100% in. I was like 60-40. I was still with Wentz. I still was with Wentz because I had that faith, like, man, Wentz gonna get it back. But then eventually I sucked it up this year. I said, you know what, I'm gonna give him a full, real try. I'm gonna buy all the way in, and he showed up. I can't really. Ain't nobody better than him in the NFC. Ain't nobody touching us.
Bird game?
What are you talking about? The NFC? Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the league. Period. He's better than Patty. He's better than everybody.
About that, but
Everybody.
That's
what?
I don't know about better than Patty Mahomes.
Again, a million times. He's better. He's more of a threat on that football field. He's a leader. He's everything you need to be the best quarterback in the league. And until further notice, he is the best in the league, not just the NFC.
Well, until he wins a Super Bowl, he can't be better than.
No, he can still be.
No, he can't.
He can still be. A Super Bowl is a team
Pat
sport.
Mahomes
It's not a
is
quarterback
young,
sport. It's a
Super
team
Bowls,
sport.
multiple MVP.
He's been to playoffs back-to-back. Super Bowl second year.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes did.
Listen,
Yo, all right. Look, man.
JC?
Look, he is the best quarterback in the NFC, hands down. Like Smitty said, even before Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets, he still was better. Have you seen Aaron Rodgers play last year? I mean, this dude like either didn't give up 2 flying Fs or he was taking a step backwards. But Jalen Hurts, to me, he's a weapon. So there's no other weapon in the NFC. You could say Kyler Murray, whatever, but this dude is not proven like this. Like this dude ain't go to a Super Bowl. Like this dude, like he could barely get out the first round. So, but no, Jalen Hurts to me is clearly
Moni with the good hair. What up, Moni?
In the NFC.
What's up? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good. So Moni,
Where Notion at?
Exactly. We're still waiting on him. So how you feeling about Jalen Hurts' contract extension in the press conference?
I loved it. I love the motivation, the message he sent, not just to the fans, but also to the guys in the locker room, his teammates, just letting them know, reassuring them that he's got the same mission, same mindset. Nothing's changed. That light that was fired under him before is still fired under him. So I loved everything I heard.
Yep. Go ahead and finish up, JC. You were saying?
Yeah, look, I was done. Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC. I'm not even going to go say the whole NFL, but the NFC clearly.
NFL.
Yep, Moan.
What y'all talking about?
Oh, best quarterback. Jalen Hurts, best quarterback in the NFC now that Aaron Rodgers left the out of the NFC.
Somebody said it before. Jalen was the best quarterback in the NFC even when Aaron Rodgers was there. Jalen Hurts is a complete weapon. Aaron Rodgers was a quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a weapon that you deploy in the offense. He was always the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yep, there it is. There it is. So we know why y'all came here. So let's get on with it. It's the NFL kickoff. So these are our final thoughts. What do we want to see from Howie Roseman? We're going to start with Moni. What you want to see from your general manager? What you got to say to him? What you want to see in this upcoming draft this Thursday?
Cool Cat.
Y'all
You
already
need to let
know what
everybody answer though, Cool Cat.
Oh, go ahead, Trey. My
what?
bad. Go ahead, Trey. My bad, Trey.
Everybody answer. He let me. He let King DV answer. Like,
my bad. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey. My bad.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna agree with all y'all said though, but I mean, it's guys in the NFC. It's quarterbacks still in the NFC. We ain't just gonna trip like Jalen Hurts just the only good quarterback in the NFC. To be honest, you got Justin Fields. Justin Fields gonna be a dog this year.
Yeah.
He gonna be a dog this year. He went through the award last year, the year before. Bro, he gonna be one of those quarterbacks to look out for. You got Jared Goff over there. Jared Goff balled out last season. We can't. Matthew
Who?
Stafford
Wait,
comes.
hey, did you take your shots at Brown already?
Nah, we talking football. We not just being Eagles fans right now. We talking football.
You thought I'm fine with the Chicago dude, Justin Fields, but Jared Goff, come on, dive deeper, explain yourself.
So Jared Goff wasn't hooping last year. Y'all ain't see his numbers?
He hooped.
None of y'all seen his numbers. None of y'all cared to see his
Hold on,
numbers.
wait.
So you putting Jared Goff in Jalen Hurts category?
I said still good quarterbacks in the NFC. That's what I said. I ain't say
We said Jalen is elite.
Okay, we can say Jalen Hurts elite. I'm just saying it's still good quarterbacks in the NFC. That picture y'all just put up there, and the way we was talking, we just made it seem like Jalen Hurts the only good quarterback in the NFC.
No, we said Jalen Hurts was the best.
Yeah.
It's some good guys, but Jalen Hurts is the best. Everybody else is good. Good is the bar. Good is what keeps you on a roster. The best is what makes you MVP and take your team to the Super Bowl.
Well.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I mean, every year take on its own set of problems. So we gonna cross that path when we get there. I'm just talking about as of right now. From what I seen last year, Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC. But it's other good quarterbacks in the NFC.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott, he's still a good quarterback. He's still a good quarterback to me. He's not
good.
He's not ass like we be talking about. He's still a good quarterback to me. Any of these dudes could pass Jalen Hurts on any day, to be honest.
Nah.
Any of these dudes. And it's just me talking as a football fan. Any of these dudes could pass Jalen Hurts on any day. All it takes
like one game or
slip
something.
Up, couple dudes to get injured, bro.
About a game, could they have a better game than Jalen Hurts? Yeah. Are they gonna be
I'm
better than
talking
Jalen Hurts ever? No. None of those guys.
All right, come on. We gonna move on. Cause
all right, go ahead, King DB. Go ahead, King DB. Go ahead, King DB. Go ahead.
I don't think that anybody in the NFC can pass Jalen Hurts. With his mindset, his focus, I don't think so. I really think that the sky's the limit for this guy. Even last year wasn't his best passing year. I think he is the best is yet to come, basically. That's where I'm going with it. I do believe in this kid. 3 years from today, I did not, I didn't understand the draft pick, but I do understand now. And I'm on record saying that, we should have gave him a full season to, prove himself. And he did. And he got the payout for it. But, my man is all about championships. His mindset is already there. He's not the Kyler Murray. He's not a Justin Fields. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not focusing on money. He's focusing on building a team around him to, for him to do his thing. And I feel like that alone makes him the best in the NFC. And then on top of that, to the point where he's still a student. That makes him the best in the NFC, over Dakota, over Justin Fields, over Kyler Murray, over Jared Goff, over all those guys. I think that makes him the best in the NFC, and we're going to see it this year. We're really going to see it this year. Whereas though that wherever Howie does on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're going to see the best of Jalen Hurts. Probably even better than this year, especially with the defense being not as good as it is as it was last year. We're going to see the best of Jalen Hurts this year.
Yep. So let's go ahead and start it off with the NFL draft kickoff. Simone, what's your final thoughts on the NFL draft? What you want to say to Howie? Anything? Go ahead, go.
my final thoughts are my first thoughts, and I'm gonna stick beside them. We need to go in this draft and draft defense. Period. First round need to be defense. Okay, we already got little wide receiver 3, which I'm happy with Olamide Zaccheaus as wide receiver 3. So Howie was already thinking like me and bringing in some competition for Quez. Okay, we was on the same page there. Check. You know what I'm saying? So now Howie needs to stay in tune and go on that draft and do what he know he need to do, which is bolstering and beefing up this defense with some dogs in the first round.
There you go. Smitty?
Man, listen. BG, you gonna love this one, BG.
Let's do it.
He need to go in the draft. Draft Bijan.
Thank you.
You gotta draft Bijan. I need a D lineman and I need Bijan. Anything outside of that, y'all can keep, man. I need Bijan though. For real.
You do.
I need him. Look, after today, listening to people say they scared for us to get Bijan, I need him. I need to make dreams into nightmares. I need him.
Exactly.
For sure. I want to see. I want to see. The hype is so real. I just want to see what it is. I gotta see it.
All right, before we get to anyone's reactions on Bijan again, one Trey Rock.
What?
Final thoughts on the NFL draft?
I mean, the NFL draft be magic every year, so it'd be a lot of surprises, stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised by Howie Roseman using that 10th pick on the offensive lineman. To be honest, I mean that's a Howie Roseman pick. I mean, I don't feel like people would be too happy with it, but that's definitely a Howie Roseman pick. I don't know what to expect, man. I'm really like gonna be glued to my seat waiting on that. What happened at that 10th spot? I mean, I feel like, in my honest opinion, I feel like we're gonna trade out of that spot. To be honest, depending on who will go off the board. If Jalen Carter not sitting right there, I feel like we're moving. We're gonna move back, and if we do move back, we probably do take a Bijan Robinson. But if Carter's sitting right there at that 10th spot, we take him. Nobody knows. Who knows? I don't know, bro. I can't even really sit up here and tell y'all what to expect because I don't know. It's like we're not really hurting for nothing right now. It's like it's spots we can improve at, but we're not really hurting for nothing. It's like, so I mean, wherever we go with this pick, I know it's gonna be a smart pick, and I hope it's somebody that could contribute this year. That's all I really got to say about it.
Yep. King DV?
If it's not broke, don't fix. Don't try to fix it. I should say. We're gonna go in the trenches, offensive line, defensive line, somewhere in there. This is our niche. You know, this is what got us to 2 Super Bowls in the last 6 years. Why would we try to sit up there and try to pay a running back that is not going to get that many looks because we got so many weapons. We have so many weapons, man. Let's keep it running back by committee. The defense is where we need to be focused on, man. We need safety. We need some defensive tackles, man. These guys are aging. They're aging. Milton Williams, a lot of people don't have faith in him. I do, but a lot of people don't have faith in him that he could be that guy. We really need to focus on getting younger there. And offensive line, of course, we need a guard. We need a guard because let's be honest, J.C. Kelsey, this is his last year. He want one more ride because he felt like it's unfinished business. That's just J.C. Kelsey. But yeah, I think that we need to focus on the trenches. I don't think that we need to focus on Bijan. I don't think we need to focus on trade or anything. We need to look within. If we're going to go running back, we need to look within our own organization and give Trey Sermon a chance. That's where I'm at with it because Trey Sermon, he could be a beast, especially if he get the confidence and the touches that the coaching staff and everybody, trust him with the ball. He could be that second running back, regardless if Penny is there or not.
Yep. JC?
Look, my final thoughts on this draft is expect the unexpected, man. Like, I can't wait for Thursday when everybody mock drafters going flames. You know what I mean? So the only thing we're doing right now is saying our wish list. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I want this. But the Philadelphia Eagles, man, they're so unpredictable. Last year, we had 3 first-round picks and only end up literally drafting one player in the first round. Yes, we traded for A.J. Brown, but, like, Howie Roseman, to me, is not going to pick 2 first-round picks. But just like one Trey said, look, expect the Philadelphia Eagles to trade down a little bit if the player is not there. If Nolan Smith is not there, Carter is not there, Will Anderson definitely ain't going to be there. Expect them to trade down a little bit. Now, if Bijan falls to them and he's the best player on the board remaining, don't be surprised if they do draft him after they trade down. I don't believe that they're going to stay at 10 and trade for Bijan, but I do believe there's going to be a trade with another team that night on top of us selecting a defensive player with the number 10th pick.
Yeah, for me,
let me tell y'all what's gonna throw a curveball in this draft. And this gonna mess everybody draft board up. And I can see this happening. I can see this happening because they got Steichen over there now. I can see them drafting Richardson. They draft Richardson and the quarterback from Ohio State on the board still. That's where you're gonna see a whole lot of shaking and moving, a lot of trades and stuff. Because the way it's leaning and all the the draft professionals I've been listening to, they got the coach taking Richardson because he got kind of the same skill set that Jalen Hurts got. And now they got Steichen over there. He kind of got the game plan that the trainers do getting ready. That's going to throw a whole curveball in the draft. A whole curveball. That's where you're going to see dudes jumping up, jumping back, stuff like that. But if it go as planned, I feel like one of those them pass rushers going to be there.
yep. For me, defense, and then give me Jalen Carter, and then give me Jamar Gibbs. And if somehow, some way, Jalen Carter, Christian Gonzalez, or Devin Witherspoon is gone, as long as Howie Roseman gives me Nolan Smith, do whatever it is you do with the 10th pick. I don't give a damn. As long as I get Nolan Smith on the defense side of the ball, because I will be damned if next time we're in the Super Bowl and my quarterback ties the game, that my defense don't get their hands on the quarterback. So defense at 10. If they ain't there, get Nolan Smith, Jamar Gibbs. You want Bijan Robinson, trade down. I don't give a promise me this, Howie. Nolan Smith. If we're doing this Bijan Robinson stuff, Nolan Smith. Please. Please. Go ahead, Bergen.
Hold on, Bergen, before you go. Wait. Let me set the floor.
Okay.
In 23 drafts, right? Everybody say Howie only picked in the trenches, right? It's 12 to 11. Just remember that. He picked 12 linemen and he picked 11 skilled players. I'm gonna leave it at that.
In the first round?
In the first round, it's 12 to 11. 12 to 11. 23 drafts. I'm looking at it right now. He drafted
even all time like Eagles, they have like over 22 running backs in the first round. Like if you go all time, that back in the day they're drafting fullbacks and tailbacks and stuff together, and those are running backs. Which
I had started from Donovan McNabb moving forward. He had
11
skilled players.
All right, he picked 12, but you got to look at the pattern though, because all that not consecutive. What is consecutive is him drafting in the trenches. To be honest,
what you mean?
He'll pick an offensive player
guys
here and there if you feel like it's necessary. But Howie Roseman's goal has been the interior defensive line, offensive line.
Jalen Reagor, Devontae Smith. Even if you want,
well, we had to get Devontae Smith because we got Jalen Reagor. That was a makeup for Jalen Reagor.
Yeah, that was a makeup. Howie Roseman don't usually draft offensive players in the first round. Well, he draft offensive people, but not skilled players. For real.
Listen,
he'll grab one though. If it's necessary. But his goal been in the trenches for years. Why you think Fletch been around so long? Kelsey, Lane Johnson, them all Howie Roseman.
BG.
Yep.
Yes.
Since this new coaching staff's been around, this whole new regime, Howie's been doing things that Howie normally don't do.
What? Like taking Jordan Davis last season, and then
forever until this coaching staff came in. Now we got all of our stars are pretty much SEC players right now. The people that we depend on right now: Jalen Hurts, Landon Dickerson, Jordan Davis. You know, like these guys are SEC players. Devontae Smith. It's stuff that he has not normally done. Drafting 3 receivers, like even if you want to say AJ's a trade, it still was a draft pick in the first round. So basically 3 first-round picks on receiver position. That never happened before in Philadelphia history. We're going back to back first-round receivers. So
You gotta look at it too, though,
things he's
BG.
not normally going to do.
Last year he was fighting for his job. Last year
Who?
he had to. Well, the year before that when he picked Smith and them, he was fighting for his job, bro. They was talking about letting this dude go. Howie don't got no pressure on him right now. He gonna convert right back to Howie Roseman and stuff. Where you make his goal at? In Terry.
Listen, you heard the owner come out. Everything's pointing towards signs. You got your veteran guy in Penny to be right there to mentor this rookie running back that's about to come in here. Everything's been pointing. He's only been to 2 clubs, us in Minnesota or something like that. Like 2 places. Like we haven't even brought in another running back. That is our biggest hole right now in our football team is the RB1. I don't care what you say about Trey Sermon. I don't care what you say about Penny. I don't care what you say about Gainwell. These guys are not RB1s. Miles Sanders was an RB1, and we need to replace him with someone good. And I won't even say that we couldn't even make it to the playoffs. I think we can make it to the playoffs if we don't go get a running back and we went the defense route or whatever. But I do not think we can win a Super Bowl without another elite back on our team, whether it is Bijan or if we do decide to go trade for Henry for 2 or 3 years, which Bijan's a smarter route to go. You got a rookie contract for 4 or 5 years. You can still build on this team, keep making it great. And then there's still a lot of other good defensive players. You know, who knows? Maybe use that 30 pick and move up in a draft from 30 to low 20s. Or 19 or something like that, and still go get a defensive stud that's, straggling behind there.
Anyone got any thoughts on Bijan and why that's a bad move?
Y'all know my thoughts.
I'm just saying. I'm not going to even say it's a bad move if we pick him because he really can contribute to this team. It's just the fact that we looking at what we looking at. Like, what's the big picture? What are we looking at? We looking at getting Bijan right, using him up for 5 years, and then got to get another running back. Or are we looking for a dude that's gonna stick around like 8 to 10 years? Because it's like them defensive tackles, offensive linemen, they football life is way longer than the running back. So, I mean, if we planning for next year and probably the year after that, I'll take a Bijan. I mean, we get a chip right now, it's cool, but. All the dudes we got right now that's dominant on this team, they're going to be gone in a couple of years.
That's the window we're in right now.
Huh?
I said that's the window we're in right now, that Jalen Hurts 5-year contract. I don't think it's going to be so team-friendly, the second one, if we do re-up him. I don't think it's going to be as friendly on the second time around. I think
I'm just saying,
right now.
The NFL don't pay running backs no more. So it's like.
Well, yeah, right. The salary cap's going up, too. Every year, $25 million. By time
I mean, that's more money to pay other people too, though. You know that, right?
I know we got to get other people in the morning. Money's gonna go up, but I'm saying we're gonna have a little bit more flexibility. Plus, we got Howie. He's a king.
All right, let's hear from Smitty. Go ahead, Smitty, on this.
Man, listen. Okay, so Trey said the 5 years, right? I feel like in 5 years. So okay, Trey, you telling me right now, Rashad Penny or Gainwell, God forbid, come out and get hurt. You okay with Boston Scott and whoever else carrying the team?
All right, so we gonna get Bijan, right? Look, we gonna get Bijan, right? Bijan. We use him. Dude been using his legs at Texas for what? 4? He was a starter for 4 years, right?
3 years. 3 years. In 1 year, he wasn't
freshman year, right? He started from his freshman year all the way to his junior
and he was the main focal point of that. He was the main focal point of that offense too.
He still had like
2 years.
He gets
last 2 years.
Rashad Penny get injured. We're going to be dependent on them dudes anyway. You get me?
And by the same token, y'all be making up all these little case scenarios for Bijan. By the same token, if Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox goes down, y'all willing just to hand the keys over to Marlon Milton and Contavious Street?
We dead in the water.
Everybody get hurt. Everybody get hurt. The same arguments that y'all use for Bijan is so widely applicable to everybody. It don't even fit just for Bijan because y'all got no real arguments when it comes to Boyd.
Okay, what about this? Hold on. At the end of the year, we have no other running back on the roster.
Period.
You don't got another running back.
He's
Kenny
talking about all
Gainwell
these
will be our
scrubs.
starting running back again at the end of the year. We'll be doing the same shuffle we're doing right now. Why
Yeah.
go through that again when you can lock up at least 2 running backs and move forward? You can lock up 1 running back next year instead of having to go sign.
Y'all act like we got a big need at running back. Like y'all so focused and zoomed in on running back. Like that's the only area we need to target and focus on. What about safety? What about linebacker? Y'all don't give a duck about what's going on defense. Y'all only just be looking at the running back room.
I'm okay.
You can use that same scenario you just said with any position, Smitty.
Exactly. They don't have
the bag. Why you want to keep?
They got no argument. They got no argument.
At the end of the year, we only got 1 running back under contract.
Jalen Hurts got all this pressure to make all these runs, do all this extra stuff. We just gave him back. We're trying to extend his career.
No, that's why we got Rashad Penny.
Penny ain't did that for nobody though. What's it? His
and y'all acting like Bijan. We're not saying don't get any running back. You can get another bruiser in the draft. Y'all acting like Bijan is the only offensive player on this freaking draft board.
Penny has his most games is 10 in the season. I definitely don't trust him. Penny played his most games in a year.
We can take 10 games.
So get a running back in the second or third round.
I don't want 10. I don't want 10 games out of running back. I want my running back that's 15.
This is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. You saying you don't want 10 games out of a running back, but you don't know Bijan's lifespan right now.
But I can go off the stats of what I seen from Penny though. I can go off what I can go from Penny though. I seen that he hasn't played more than 10 games in 5 years.
He didn't even play a snap in the NFL.
In 5 years, I ain't seen Penny go over 10 games.
That's fine though.
That I can.
He didn't have to though. He was in the committee. He was in the committee. They still had backs coming in after him. They was fine. You can find running backs anywhere.
No, not elite running backs. That's fact.
You keep talking about
elite running backs. Even in the league, maybe like 5 out of 32 teams.
Look, they just y'all just so crazy and delusional.
Bro, we led the league. We led the NFL association in rushing for like 4 of the last 5 years. We didn't have no elite running back.
Miles Sanders is pretty good.
Miles Sanders didn't crack 1,000 yards till this year.
Hey,
come on, bro.
It was nice. It was elite.
Come on, like
here's my position on this Bijan thing. Here's my position, and I said this multiple times, and here's my reason. And again, I said it multiple times, but no one wants to hear me. I had to sit on this chair with Mitch live, watching my quarterbacks tie the game. 35-35. I needed 1 stop from my defense to get a Super Bowl championship. Where was my defense? If we're going to do this Bijan Robinson, y'all better promise me that Nolan Smith is in my hands. Otherwise, y'all better get Jamar Gibbs. Point and simple.
It's like we got Bijan.
Simple. Cool cat. If we had a running back that actually could run the ball and get some yards, we wouldn't have been in a position to get on the ball back anyways. They shouldn't even had the ball back. Both our running backs had less than 20 yards rushing. That tell me I need somebody to check out my quarterback.
That wasn't. I just said Miles Sanders is elite. He gave you.
I did not say Miles Sanders is elite. That was BG.
Last year, he played at an elite level, yes.
He played a elite regular season. When he hit the playoffs, he looked like he was scared. If it ain't Bijan, it don't bother me, but I'm just saying, if I'm going to go get an offensive player, bro, I'm going to go get the best player that I feel is available for the team. I feel like Bijan is the best offensive player on the board.
But why would you go get an offensive player when your offense stacked?
Because my running back room let me down in the play.
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
Running back room let you down. Your running back room let you down, bro. Are you flying through the whole defense?
You want to see the running back in the Super Bowl? You want to see they?
What about your defense?
That's not what let you down, bro.
30-something points and they couldn't run the football.
If we could run the ball, time of possession would be slanted our way. They wouldn't get those last 2 minutes. We would have had a chance to run the ball. We couldn't run the ball in the fourth quarter.
They still would have scored. They had an elite offense over there too. They still would have scored.
You don't get on the ball back though.
Bijan got y'all under this crazy spell. It's wild out here.
I don't even know what's going on.
Miles Sanders had 28 yards, didn't he? 14 yards.
Oh no, y'all gonna waste that.
Game had 28 yards.
Go ahead, JC. Get in this, and then we'll go to King.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead, King. Then JC. Go ahead.
Y'all gonna waste this pick on Bijan.
Waste.
And then our defense, y'all gonna be talking about the defense all year.
I'm not even worried.
We need to get on defense, man. The defense was the reason why we lost that Super Bowl.
Our defense,
the running backs, yes. Miles Sanders didn't show up. Yes, the whole playoffs, Kenny G had a better playoff run than Miles Sanders. That's a fact. But the defense was the reason why we lost that Super Bowl. Second half, that defense lost it for us. We was up 10 points without the running game. So y'all saying that we need the running game, like that's absent. It's dumb.
Like, I hate how everybody keep using this one game as the whole totality of the foot.
That's what you play the game for, BG.
The most important game, though, BG.
Yes, we had some bad plays.
That was the last game. Okay. Where was Miles Sanders? Because everybody said, why didn't we keep Miles Sanders? Why didn't we keep Miles Sanders?
Calm down. Like, one game does not justify the talent that's still on our defense right now.
He just could say one game.
Right now, with the players we had lost already. Period.
The Super Bowl or preseason? Was it the Super Bowl or preseason, bro?
Hold on.
Was it the Super Bowl or preseason?
Hold on, King DV, because Bird Game 31 said one game. That one game,
the most important game in football.
That one game. Hold on. That one game was going to reward my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts, freaking Ray. One freaking game. He was going to give him a Super Bowl championship. That he don't get that a freaking Super Bowl. Y'all go ahead. I'm about to lose my freaking mind. Y'all go ahead.
This is what I'm trying to understand. Y'all acting like Bijan Robinson is the only good running back in this draft.
Right.
This is what y'all acting. Or is Bijan enough? You still got Gibbs. You still got Charbonnet. You still got all. Any of these dudes can run behind this great offensive line, bro, and get you good production. I promise you, we bring Charbonnet in. He 1,000-yard back the first season. Just because his running style. It complements this whole offense. He's not the only running back. Bijan, he's a great running back. He's going to be great in the NFL. I promise you, he's going to be great. But he's not the end-all, be-all, though.
I want great, not good. That's what you're saying. Basically, right now, he's going to be great.
Bro, if you're a rookie running back coming and run for 1,000 yards, that's not great.
Running back was the best running back in the freaking draft to help your team be the best team in the league.
Bro, you do know the conference he played in, right?
Okay, let's say we get him. Let's say we get him. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to play a game. We're going to do this. Okay, let's say we give Bijan Robinson. We're going to go around and we're going to ask, how does it help and how does it doesn't help the Philadelphia Eagles? So this is what we're going to do. Bergen, how does it help the Philadelphia Eagles? And how does it don't?
Dynamic talent that can take the ball from 0 to 100 to the touchdown anytime he wants to. We got the best offensive line. We got the best receiving duel when you add tight ends in there in the league. It's like he has no pressure on him. He don't have to be the lead back. He came from Texas with a trash offensive line in a trash conference. Now he's going to the best offensive line, one of the best teams in it.
And that's why he did what he did. He was in the trash conference.
He was elite. And now he's about to be super elite in the league because we got the best offense for him to do it in.
Bro, I see the numbers Gibbs put up in the SEC, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Come in, get his 15 to 20 a game, put up over 150, a couple touchdowns every single game. It's going to be nice. It's going to take pressure off Jalen Hurts, and we're going to have the best team in the league. So that's what I say about that.
Moan, why doesn't help the Philadelphia Eagles?
Because, first of all, if we get Bijan, that means we didn't go defense. We didn't get a top player on the board to come and help this defense that folded like a banquet table when it mattered the most. That's why it don't help, because we didn't go defense in the first round. Now, if Bijan is sitting there in the second round, go ahead, but he's not going to be. So go best available defense, get your head out the clouds, stop daydreaming and pretending like this is some video game, and do what you're supposed to do. And that's building on defense. Stop playing. It'll be another little running back later in the draft that y'all gonna fall in love with when he break off on this offensive line. It'll be somebody else next draft that's a dream player that they ain't never seen before. It's gonna be somebody next draft that nobody has ever seen before. It's generational talent. Yada, 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 yada. They do this every year. I don't know why y'all under this freaking spell.
They haven't done
What kind
it
of
in
juice
years.
Kool-Aid y'all
Hold
been
on, let
drinking?
Mo finish.
Y'all lost all y'all common sense and all y'all football knowledge when this little Bijan Robinson became draft eligible. Get y'all shit back together and get back locked in.
They just want to be in shootouts all game. I mean, all season. Because that's what we're going to be doing.
Hold on, let's get to Smitty why he thinks it's a good idea. Go ahead, Smitty.
Man, I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. I'm move on. Let's move to the next subject. Go to Rock.
Hey, Rock.
It's so aggravating, bro. Like, it don't matter what I say. It ain't going to change nobody's opinion.
Aggravated. It's like dealing with a teenager that don't know what's the best for them. It's like dealing with a teenager like, oh, I can eat Cheetos and drink soda all day long. I'll be fine, Mom. And you're like, no, you got to eat your freaking vegetables. You can't just eat junk food all day. That's how what it's like trying to reason with y'all. Like trying to reason with a teenage boy. That's what this is like. And he talking about some, he drained.
There's no shootouts.
We can say
defense. Your struggle defense that actually helps.
Go ahead, Trey.
Look, we can say, and this is just my opinion. We can say Bijan Robinson the best back in the draft. You can say Gibbs the best back in the draft, and they both would be valid. You get me? Because dude did it at two different schools. Gibbs did it at two different schools. He came to the FCC and he was their whole offense. So it's like, bro, like. Y'all gotta understand, like, some of these dudes is really built for it. And I ain't gonna say Bijan not built for it, but the NFL right now, Gibbs more suitable to the NFL right now than Bijan is. You think you're gonna come in and just get this dude 30 carries a game and your offense gonna work like that? Because if you draft him right there at 10, that's the whole motive. You see what they did to Saquon, ran him in the ground.
Gainwell. That's a Gibbs type running back.
Come on, bro. He's not no Gibbs type running back, bro. They two different backs.
Hold on, JC. Hold on, JC. Look, you bring in Bijan behind an offensive line like ours, bro. You change the dynamics of a running back.
I thought you were done.
He might change you with Gibbs.
No, I got something to say now.
I thought you was done. I thought we shut you down already.
No, keep it going, baby.
Listen, when you bring him in, you put him behind the offensive line like this. You bring him in, you have people that can nourish him and make him a better running back. You get better results. Yes, you can say whatever you want to about him at Texas. He was at one of the worst offensive lines in the NCAA. When you brought Gibbs to Alabama, he had the top 10 offensive line. He's supposed to get off, and he still only had 900 yards rushing behind the best offensive line in the SEC.
Woo. He was the only offense over there, bro.
I don't care what you was. Bijan was there too, and he had 1,800
he was a best receiver and running back over there, bro.
He had 1,800 yards total as a running back. No matter what you got, he had
SEC and Texas Conference is way different.
He had to create his own offense. He had a bad quarterback, bad defense, bad offensive line, bad receivers, and guess what? He still had 1,800 yards with everybody in the box keying on him.
Being trash.
Bro, y'all sound crazy. Texas,
he'll make a great running back for
y'all sound crazy because Texas don't recruit trash. They don't recruit trash.
Ain't got no good offensive line right now. You look at the stats. PFF said they're in the bottom 30.
PFF say a lot of stuff though.
Straight trash.
Bottom 30.
And he did dominate.
PFF put Bijan Robinson at 27, then their second round. And y'all want to take him at 10. So if we go with PFF, y'all doing the wrong thing too.
We're going with what we need the most, and that's a running back one. We can't.
What we need most is defense. That's what we need most is defense.
Now we got rid of Jonathan Gannon. It's over with.
How do you think
defense gonna be all right?
Be superstar offense without a starting damn running back? And when we're a running team, that doesn't make no sense.
What you mean? Don't the Chiefs got superstar offense without a starting running back?
Those other running backs, they're not even starters either. Okay, they're nice rotational pieces. I like them. They're cool, but they're not Bijan. If it's not Bijan, it's Bijan or Henry. Period.
I just like when we
just so everybody know, we're going to be live. Just so everybody know, we're going to be live on Thursday for the NFL Draft Round 1 reaction. Salute to JC for the idea. So we will be live on Thursday, and we will react to this little Bijan nonsense to see who's right and who's wrong. So.
Hold on. Eagles chant. Please read what you said and like proofread.
First of all, I can't even read it because it's not written right.
What you're saying, and then I think you trying to make sense. But at the end of the day, if we draft a defensive tackle, he's not going to start. He's going to be in rotation.
That's what
He's going
And
to
if
be in
you think
rotation.
RD gonna matter with rookies, you crazy. You make no sense.
Oh,
RD or RD?
all right. So look though. All right. Since you want to put it that way,
you know what he's talking about.
Derek Barnett.
He talking about we don't make sense. He got his possessions wrong in that sentence.
Derek Barnett was a rookie, right? Eagles champ. He didn't make an impact that year that we won the Super Bowl.
But we're saying we got defensive linemen. Y'all act like we don't got none.
We don't got defensive linemen.
We got plenty.
Where?
Warren Davis.
Trey,
PG.
like I said, they lost in the sauce, Trey. Like J. Cole said, don't save them. They don't want to be saved, Trey Rock. You can't reason with them. You can't reason with them. They too far gone.
We talking about the interior. You talking about defensive ends. Who we got in the interior that's best rushing the passer besides Fletcher Cox right now?
Ever 5 players over double.
Trey, they are too far
gone. Let's hear from JC. Let's hear from JC. Go ahead, JC.
It doesn't drop that much, my guy.
What, the pros or cons? Which one?
Both.
Look, hey, the pro with drafting Bijan is you are helping your $50 million quarterback out, right? So you're helping them out a lot, but at the same time, would Philadelphia Eagles use a Bijan Robinson properly, right? You got Gainwell there. You still got to know what you have in them, all right? Look, Howie Roseman was okay with letting Miles Sanders walk because of Kenneth Gainwell. So I don't know how much he's going to value this position and draft, Bijan at 10. Then you will never see what Kenneth Gainwell have. So, but at the same time, you just paid Jalen Hurts $50 million. You need to protect him. Teams are going to come after him even harder this upcoming season. So you're going to need a back. Look, if Penny's healthy, if Gainwell take the next step.
Have to do with anything.
Is Bijan the only running back that's a bruiser in this draft? Yes or no?
He's not.
Yes or no? Look. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Bijan the only bruiser in this draft? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Elite.
For what?
Is Bijan the only bruiser in this draft? Yes or no?
He's the only blue chip bruiser.
Is he the only bruiser? I said yes or no.
So he didn't ask about no other running back.
Y'all doing all this talking. I said yes or no.
I don't understand. So let me finish my take. He asked me
your take is a whole long, lengthy thing of bullshit because you acting like Bijan is the only running back in this draft that could take the workload off Jalen Hurts. Bijan is not the only running back that could take the workload off Jalen Hurts.
So when did
y'all trying to spin this narrative that ain't true?
When did I tell you I want the Philadelphia Eagles to draft Bijan at 10? When? Tell me that.
Y'all are spending, y'all acting like we don't want the Eagles to protect Jalen Hurts. We don't want to spend a top 10 pick on a running back when there's other running backs in the draft. Unlike y'all, we realize there's other options later in this draft. We could go at running back. Nobody said don't take the pressure off Jalen Hurts. We said don't use a top 10 pick on a running back when that's not what we need, when that's not a priority. When the
insane.
Go ahead, JT.
Like I said the field.
No, you said Bijan would take the pressure off Jalen Hurts. Like that's the only player that could take the pressure.
He asked me about the pros and cons about one player. That's what he asked me.
He asked you that.
Listen, Simone, that was the question.
If anything,
against Bijan. But I know there's other running backs.
If anything,
I wanted Zach. I wanted Zach Charbonnet out of UCLA. That's why I said I want it in the second round. So why you doing like I said, I want about Bijan? He asked me a question and I'm answering it.
To both of you guys' point,
y'all answered the question. We've been on here. Y'all been on here saying the same thing for the last hour. I'm trying to move the conversation forward. We don't have the same rundown about Bijan for 10 live streams.
Zach Charbonnet, they're not going to game plan week 1 for freaking. We
done had this conversation 20 times.
Bijan Robinson. That's a fact.
All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to move on from Bijan because I'm about to. Because if I hear one more Bijan, I'm going to his house and I'm beating the snot out of him. This is some crazy here. Because it's crazy. If I get one more Bijan. So what we're going to do is we're going to send some messages to Howie Rosen on what to do and what not to do. So go ahead, Mo. What you want to say to Howie?
Wait, did we just do this?
Whatever we say is gonna bring it back to this same debate. We got one topic. I'm tired of debating y'all, and I'm sure y'all tired of debating me every Monday night about Bijan. It's got to be something else to talk
Let's
about.
talk about this. How you like Henry? But you want Henry here for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, go ahead,
That's going
Henry.
to spin back to Bijan. That's going to spin the conversation right back to
We're just talking
Bijan.
about Henry and what he could bring to our offense for the next 2-3 years.
It depends on what we're giving up for Derrick Henry. I'm not giving up a second round pick or higher I will only give up a third or later for Derrick Henry.
What? He's the best back in the league.
He's 30 years old. Why would I spend a second round pick or higher on a 30-year-old? Just like my same stance with Bijan, running back is not a priority to me. I'm not spending higher than a third round pick on Derrick Henry. Absolutely not.
Hey, Mo, they only care about next year and prior years.
That's all they care about.
3 years, yeah. Why everybody
Hold on. I would not give higher than the 3 for Derrick Henry. 29 with 1,700 carries.
Derrick Henry a 2.
Third, fourth, fifth, we cool. Second round and up, man. Heck no.
A second round.
1 year rental, I can't do that.
Do a mock draft and shut up.
I'm glad this is the last Monday before the draft because I'm tired of this Bijan conversation.
Yeah, so
all right, boss. If that's what you want, fine. We'll do a mock draft.
If you're only looking for like next year, all right, that's cool. Because that's what y'all telling me.
Hold on.
That's what y'all telling me. Oh, we don't care about the year, we just care about next year. That's y'all telling me. Bijan, Derrick Henry is all the same. But if you're really looking to keep a strong team for the next couple of years, you'll take the smart pick, and that's defense.
That's cap.
Look, our defense is getting old. Look, I'm not going to lie. We are old in almost every position. All right. So we definitely need to focus on defense. Even on that defensive line, our corners. Yes, that's great that Bradbury and Slade came back, but they are getting up there. So we cannot rebuild our defense in one draft. So we need to start now while we have this high pick. All right. So if Carter is there, if Smith is there, if Will Anderson somehow, some way drop down. Look, there's 4 quarterbacks is going to go in the first top 10. So we might there's going to be a lot of talent there at number 10. We just have to be smart the way we go about it.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss, go get a hobby or something, bro.
We gotta stop putting his comments. We gotta stop putting his comments up. We really do. Really do.
It ain't about you, boss.
You guys aren't understanding, like, 5 years, man,
shut that down.
the whole window.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, why you keep saying a rookie can't impact day one?
Because they won't. You didn't just go pay all them players for them to sit the bench and let a rookie go ahead of them. Fletcher's going to play.
Do y'all know how strong our rotation be every year?
Going to play. They're going to play a
Do y'all
lot.
know how strong our defensive line rotation be every year? Y'all acting like we just play our
What are you talking about?
Hey, cool cat, put that down. Put that comment down, man. Like, this is the Eagles content. Like, this is not ball.
That's his best friend. He can't help it.
Take him down.
That's his best friend, Mo.
That ain't my best
Why we
friend.
doing this damn mock draft now?
Yeah.
We said do a mock draft. We did this already.
We did?
A couple of times.
No, we didn't even do a final mock draft yet.
You did a final one?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh, yeah. Last time said final mock draft. At this point, it's Thursday. It's draft week. We going to let Thursday talk. We going to let Howie talk.
Exactly. All right. If I'm all over the place today, thanks, Bird Game 31 for the B. John Robinson talk. I'm all over the place on this thing, so.
It's just logical. And like our whole organization is
it's not, bro.
Like, how you guys don't see what they're doing is beyond me. Like they're basically telling you what they're doing. They're telling you we're getting a running back, period. Whether it's Bijan, it's Henry, it's about to be an elite running back. We're about to bring this offense to help Jalen Hurts, period. Like, if you guys like it or not,
Somebody told you in your dream.
I promise you, either Bijan's getting drafted. If he doesn't get drafted early,
They're not telling you that. Everything is smokescreen right now to the draft.
Who tapped you on your shoulder, BG?
They just said we was looking at the dude from Ohio State, the wide receiver from Ohio State. They just said we was
They're
looking
trying
at
to
him.
get people away from Bijan. To make you think that they don't want him. That's what you do this early. When this goes to the draft, that's what you do. You send smoke signals.
All right, well, the
maybe I like
Bijan
this
stuff
guy.
could be a
Maybe I like this
smokescreen
guy.
too. Then
You
BG,
don't
you
know
never think of that.
who I like. But Bijan only went to 2 camps. I guarantee it for a reason.
How we get back here?
How many players never went to
Look, King, you see
and
me
got
sit
drafted
back
by a
on
team
like
that never went to their camp?
no more.
Come on, bro. If y'all follow the draft, that happened often.
You always see teams.
So what we gonna do? Because we need to come up with a bet on draft night.
We do.
If we draft Bijan, what happened? If we don't draft
Yeah,
Bijan,
y'all talk about that, please. 'Cause this is crazy.
No, I ain't
got
wearing no
Bijan,
Cowboys
BG
jersey,
need
so
a
nobody
Bijan
better not see that.
If we don't,
Oh no.
we get somebody else. Whoever
you said what, Rock?
I said I ain't wearing no Cowboys jersey, so nobody better not see that.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it, boss.
That's
But go
never
ahead.
happening.
Go ahead, Mom. What's the bet?
Hmm?
Someone gonna come up with a bet for this Bijan thing?
Yeah.
Third game? Somebody?
I want a Bijan jersey if we select Bijan at 10.
I'm gonna be getting a Bijan jersey for myself.
You probably gonna get that anyway, though.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's not a jersey,
bro.
at least the jersey
And
shirt. Like,
and
you gonna get
is,
that
and
anyway.
is. Sure will. With no shame.
Bro, this what y'all not understanding though. Even me, Moan, King DV, we wouldn't be mad if we got him. You get me? It's like
Exactly.
we just
It
feel
seems
like
I
it.
wouldn't be mad either.
No,
I
that's
just want
not.
defense.
it's other positions to address before even going running back.
Exactly.
It's like,
There's not though. That's the only position we don't have a starter at.
why you keep saying it's not though?
Where's my quarterback
Position we
Super
don't
Bowl
have a
ring?
starter at.
Where's my quarterback Super
We
Bowl
got
ring?
linebacker
Where
right now.
is it?
We got starter
Mo,
safety.
you see
right now.
the ring?
What are you
Trey,
talking
did
about?
you see the ring? Where my quarterback ring at? Where is it?
Like, how don't you see it? The only position out of 22 starting positions, the only one that we don't have a guy that you can say is a starter. Is
We
running
don't even have a linebacker besides Dean.
Linebacker, safety, defensive tackle, guard. Yeah, defensive tackle, guard.
Jordan
You
Davis.
know, linebacker ain't going in the first round. Period.
Bro,
You
you
already
mentioned
know that.
Jordan Davis one more time,
You don't have
bro. It's
defensive
like,
tackle starters. Don't you got Jordan Davis? We didn't draft Jordan
Nah,
Davis
so
last
hard
year
not to curse.
in the first round for him.
bro, we had seven. Look,
in a rotation
BG,
this year. We drafted
we
him
had
as a starter
73
this year.
sacks last year, right? Jordan Davis ain't had not one of them.
He didn't need to have no sacks last year.
What you, bro? Come on, bro. He's the first
Oh,
round.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Okay.
What are you talking
You know,
about?
Nothing matters but what the
John
running
Williams
backs
had more than
did.
him. Fletch had more than
What are you
him.
talking about? We had
Sue
like
had
the
more
most
than him.
sacks ever.
Linval Joseph. You keep talking about this dude. He's not a pass rusher, bro.
No, he not. He definitely runs stuff.
Defensive linemen don't have the defensive tackles don't have to have sacks when you got
Like,
all your
I like
linemen.
Kansas. Hey, hold on, look.
Let's see.
A team
Hey,
that
Hey, cool cat, next
I
topic.
like Kansas. I like Kansas.
Next topic.
Let's talk about
All
D
right,
tackles that
okay.
rush the passer.
What are we talking about?
Next
all
topic.
right.
Cool cat.
None of them were defensive
All
tackles.
right. What's the anyone reaction? Okay, fine. Reaction to Aaron Rodgers being traded. Reaction to Aaron Rodgers being traded.
Happy for him. That's it.
Good for Aaron.
Glad you got the NFC, buddy.
Good for Aaron.
Go ahead,
Happy for him. That's
JC.
it.
Hey, look, BG. There's a reason why we had to go out and grab Sue and Joseph to come help us out in the run.
Oh, Rock, they turning on each other now, Rock. The Bijan Brigade.
I'm
They
not
turning on each other.
When did you get the idea I'm a Bijan guy, Simone? When?
Last time you was on this stream spreading that Bijan propaganda. I heard you. Y'all was
Trey,
going
what did
at
I
Rock.
say
Gang
last
it up on him.
Yo, I did not say that. I did
So
not.
where do your loyalties lie? Where do your loyalties lie? Let's settle this now.
I've been out for defense. I've been.
You flip flopping it because I could have swore you said last time Bijan.
No, I said if we move down, there's nobody available. Then you have to go with the best player available. If that happens to be Bijan that falls to you, then take him. That's what I said. But I am going defense all day, every day. All right, because I believe that we need to upgrade our defense. The rotation was the reason why the Philadelphia Eagles had 70-something sacks. It wasn't just the four starters in the front line. It was a rotational piece. So that's why we need rotation. That's why we went out and got a Joseph, because we needed help. All right, we needed help stopping the run. Jordan Davis is going to help that. Jordan Davis is going to help that, but he's not going to play the whole freaking game without subbing out and somebody else coming in. You acting like that he's there the whole time by himself next to Patrick Cox. Them two gonna be in there the whole time.
Better defense in the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead, Mom.
Us or the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
I got 2 comments to address. First, can you put Zamothian Watson up?
Super Bowl, and we had a better defense. Y'all keep talking defense.
Zamothian. First of all, who is Bijan? Because I let it slide the first time, but is this an inside? Who is the first time he typed Bijan? I thought it was a typo. Now he don't put it up here again. I don't know what's going on with you. But go to Waylon Assembly. Because these little Bijan boys, that's what I'm starting to call y'all. Bijan boys. Put Waylon up on the board. Put Waylon up.
Who?
Waylon Assembly.
All right, hold on.
They ripping Bijan take the pressure off the defense. First of all, last season, the defense was giving our offense opportunities to get back on the field. First of all,
is good again.
Second of all, the defense take the pressure off the defense too with the time of possession. Oh, but when we're in a shootout, do you not remember we can't run the ball when it's 2 minutes left and we need a touchdown? When it's 59 seconds left, we need a touchdown. We have to pass that thing. We have to air it out. We won't even be able to use Bijan in a shootout. That's why it's called a shootout and not a run out. When our defense is getting ran through, we can't run the ball because we're not going to have time to burn on the clock when we need a hurry up touchdown. So try again, Waylon.
I got something for that ass.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
The Eagles had the best second quarter ever in history. Okay, we go up fast. It ain't about a shootout. When did we have a shootout? Not very many games last year.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, we had the lockdown defense. The lockdown defense is gone. We didn't have to be in the shootout.
You made your own point, BG.
We didn't have to be in a shootout because we had a good defense. We lost Javon Hargrave. We lost T.J. Edwards. We lost pieces.
Our offense did it.
We lost Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, who got interceptions to put the ball back in the offense's hands. Remember that too. Those turnovers, those picks, those fumbles, those interceptions, put the ball back in our offense's hands.
How many times they put the offense in short fields?
Right.
Why you think we was that great of an offense? Because our defense was dominating, bro. You know football. Come on, you got to make sense when you talking. Come on, bro.
Our offense was dominating. We had a number one running attack, passing attack. We did whatever we wanted on offense. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
And how do we have all them opportunities? How do we have all them opportunities to do what we wanted?
In the second quarter, the second half, our defense was getting sacks. Boom, boom, sack.
BJ.
Because you got to pass the ball to try to get back in the game.
Hey, BJ.
Putting points up early.
When did we really have to fight back to get in the game, BJ? When did we really ever have to fight back? Besides like Jacksonville and stuff like that in a rainstorm, when did we really have to fight back to get in the game? The Colts game? The defense won that game for us.
First of all, Bijan Zabayev, don't try it. Just because, I'd say he was a top tier role player. And these boys we got coming behind him ain't even that. The boys we got coming behind TJ are bench players.
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think Bijan Robinson is the best running back in the draft anyway. I think it's Jamar Gibbs.
Hold on, Simone. You think so? You think like Kobe Dean is a bench player?
I think it's Jamar Gibbs.
First of all, Smitty, you try to start a whole new debate. We done already debated.
Hold on, you said Kobe Dean. You said he a bench player. I'm just wondering what you're saying because I haven't seen him on the field.
He was coming off the bench last season, basically in football terms. He was coming off the bench.
He was paying somebody double the money he was making.
Who?
Wasn't the Kobe making double the money? Edwards
making double the 1 year contract.
They were playing.
He was
good,
making
too.
double what Kobe Dean made last year.
No, Kobe Dean
I
didn't
don't
play
get what
at
you're
all.
trying to
Like
say.
Oh, you know
that.
there's politics in it too. Now we can't just talk sports
It's
and
not
not know
politics.
it's
They
I don't
wouldn't
get
have
what you're
if
trying to
the
say.
game was that
If
good.
I'm
They wouldn't
paying
even
somebody
broadcast
$8
it on
million,
air.
All right, one
I'm
at a
paying
time.
somebody
One at a time. Go ahead, Smitty. Go ahead, Smitty.
I am giving somebody $8 million to do a job, and I'm giving the other person $600,000 to do the job. The guy that is making $8 million is going to be on the field. We
Yeah.
all
And
know
the
that.
guy
That's
leading the
not
team in
necessarily the
tackles,
case all the
the guy
time.
leading the team in
That's fact.
tackles is going to be on the field
That's
too, right?
That's the out. We done seen people outplay people with higher contracts every year in the NFL. So that's not the case. He wasn't
A
ready
rookie,
to
though.
play. He
What
wasn't ready
rookie?
to play.
What rookie you knew took a veteran out of a nice deal?
What
Yeah,
you mean?
the players are playing at a high level. Y'all
Isaiah
love
White
TJ
wasn't playing bummy.
Edwards.
He wasn't a bum.
TJ Edwards had a good season. You acted like TJ Edwards was buns, but
I
we
didn't
only
say
played
TJ
him because
Edwards.
he was.
I
But we only
said
played him.
Yeah, he
Kazir
didn't play
White.
because TJ
We were
was
talking about
playing
Kazir
high.
White.
Oh, they're talking about TJ.
The Kobe Dean supposed to come in and play the position that Kazir White played, right?
Why he
And
ain't play
Monroe
it then?
supposed to play because Kazir White didn't play bummy.
First
And
of all,
we don't need
Kazir
it.
White did start off good. He fell off on the second half of the season, but it was already continuity and consistency that we had going on. So why bring in the Kobe Dean and switch she up in the middle of the season? Kazir White fell off, but he was outplaying the Kobe Dean in the beginning of the season. Let's not forget at
Outplayed
camp,
him
the
in
Kobe
training
Dean came to
camp,
camp a little
everything.
busted up anyway.
This defense is about to get an injection of youth with the whole. We were able to redshirt Nakobe D and freaking our number
Able
one pick.
to red shirt. You're
Because the
saying that like
players
that
are
was our
playing good ahead
goal.
of them.
Cam
We have
Jurgens
to
was
pick
red
the
shirted. The
guy.
Kobe Dean got beat out at camp. There's a
Our
difference,
goal
my
was to
friend.
start him. Exactly, Mom.
Exactly.
The
Our
year
goal
before.
was to
Third
start
round.
him.
Hold on. So you drafted
They
third
might
round
not
pick
do right
in your
TJ
first.
was the starter year before. They weren't just going to give Nakobe Dean a job. They
When I
played
drafted
He
good.
third
got
round
beat
pick,
out.
he not
He
he
got
not
beat
awesome.
out.
You heard
Bro.
Gannon last year talk about how Nakobe Dean was that bookworm inside the film room. He knew all the answers before even the veterans.
Y'all keep talking
He was
about
up there doing
Kazir
his
White
thing.
and all that.
He was
Look
able
how
to
many
play.
dudes they had playing over Nakobe Dean. For real,
Because they
for real.
played good. They did their job.
Ooh.
That's what they're supposed to do. They were labeled
The one
starters.
The one time
Kazir
Kazir White came
White,
out,
that's
the
what I'm
one time we
saying.
had an injury at linebacker, and Kobe Dean was there.
When?
Yeah.
When?
In the Tennessee game, that was the only injury we ever
Bro,
had
he
at
was
linebacker the
coming.
whole
He was coming in
year.
when we was blowing teams out already.
Who came in on the defense when we blow somebody out? Gannon got
That Tennessee
raped for that
game,
all
we
year.
was sitting
The
players.
Kobe Dean.
We was
All
not
the
saying
playing
defensive
time he
players.
got
That's why
was
they
when
was
we was blowing
whooping
dudes
Jonathan
out, bro.
Gannon head.
No. The Tennessee game, we was benching our players in the
We
beginning.
benched our starters in the beginning of the end of the third quarter.
Bruh,
That's when he came in and played.
Kazir White come back in that game. Go watch the tape. He got hurt with an ankle injury when it got taped up and came back in the game. The Kobe Dean only played 8 snaps. 8 snaps. And he was back on the bench.
Bro,
Go look at it.
They had Bradley coming in before
Sean
Kobe
Bradley
Dean.
didn't play but 3 snaps at linebacker. Stop it.
Bro,
That's
I'm
cap.
trying
He
to tell
played
you.
special
Bro,
teams with the Kobe
the
Dean. Bro,
only
stop
reason
it.
Kazir White got snaps this year is, only reason the Kobe Dean got snapped this year because we
Ellis
was
played
blowing
good
teams
last year
out.
too. Y'all forgetting Ellis did play some good football for us.
He was coming in before the Kobe Dean. Ellis.
Special teams. I ain't
He
see
was
Ellis play
playing
one
linebacker.
starting
You talking
linebacker
about
spot.
special teams. He was playing
When he
linebacker. He was
Show me the
coming in
stats where he
before
played
the Kobe
linebacker.
Dean.
Show me the stats where he played linebacker.
Okay. The same game you were just talking about.
Show me the
Ellis came
stats
in
where
that
Ellis.
game
I ain't
before
gonna
the
argue
Kobe
with it.
Dean.
I ain't gonna argue with it. You can show me the stat. I'll leave it alone. But I don't remember Ellis playing not one linebacker snap.
What?
Not one.
That same game you talking about, the Kobe Dean came in. Ellis was the other starting linebacker that came in. Yeah. See, like, bro, we cherry pick around stuff. Like, it's like, bro, the Kobe Dean was not ready for that work last year. That's what it was.
He
Because
won't
I'm
read.
pretty sure
He won't
if he would
I
have
think he
beat,
was feeling.
he could have
For
beat
real.
Kazir. If he was that good, he would have beat Kazir White out. Because that whole second half, Kazir White was playing like trash. The whole second half of that season. Season last year, Kazir White was playing like trash.
I think he
If
really
the Kobe
you
Dean was
said
that
when
good, they
Ellis
would have
played?
had his ass on the field. I promise you.
What game you said Ellis played in?
I don't remember him playing a lot. It was either Pittsburgh game or the Tennessee game. I don't remember which one it was.
He got 2 snaps in the Giants game and 2 snaps in the Titan game. He got 9 total tackles,
All
including
right, so
his
how many
15
games?
tackles.
How many snaps? Kobe
He
Dean
played-
played last year.
Let me see.
Like actual meaningful snaps.
And I'm just saying, if White or TJ sucked last year, which they didn't, If they did suck, I think we would have seen more D.
Who?
But they didn't suck, so we didn't have to
They
see
played
them.
enough to keep the man off the field. I can understand that.
That's what we
21.
were saying. We were saying they didn't play because of their money. They played because they outperformed him. They beat
They
him
was
out at
better
camp.
than them.
We
That's why they
we
played.
didn't go into training camp saying this is y'all spot. We went to training camp with a competition, and the bigger dogs came out, and it wasn't the Kobe
DJ was already
Dean.
the starting linebacker. What are you talking about?
None of
Okay,
our
but-
linebackers was making bank, bro.
linebacker.
None of them.
Okay,
All
the fact that he was the
spots
starting
making
linebacker
bank.
didn't mean that Kobe Dean couldn't come in and give him competition. He just didn't.
We paid
But
him for
Kaiser
1
White
year.
wasn't-
Like you said, there is politics in this. We paid Kaiser White for
No.
1 year.
All
If
we
you
was
guys were
saying
like
was
draft picks or
when we
something,
drafted
yeah,
Nakobe
you let him
Dean,
battle it out,
we
but
did
we
not
paid him
draft
for 1
Nakobe
year.
Dean with the intent
You wanna get
for
your
him
money
not to
for it.
play.
We give them the chance to make their make their money. We paid them for 1 year. They played great for 1 year, and that's why Dean got the red shirt. And I think, honestly, I do think that pec injury probably was another reason why he was healing. And that's the whole. There's nothing wrong with them being redshirted. That's all I'm saying is they were redshirted for this year, and this year I expect them to come out and ball out. Period.
So we got Murrow, right? We got Murrow, and we go draft a linebacker. And Nakobe Dean still don't touch the field. What y'all gonna say about this year? What's gonna
They gonna have
be our
another
excuse this
reason.
year? His pec
I
still
didn't like
messed
to
up.
say if he don't
he's
play if
still
he don't play
injured.
this year, then I'm gonna have an issue with him not playing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Cole,
wonder
you
what's
see the
wrong.
wild takes that come from this
I
man.
think
You
he's gonna
see
be a
the
better
wild
overall
takes that come from
linebacker.
Burgay.
Parsons is a pass rusher. I think Dean is a better overall linebacker, not just a pass rusher. I think he can do it all. And we're gonna see it this
But
year.
we ain't gonna trip like Parsons can't do it all though. He
He's
started
more of
middle
a pass
linebacker.
rusher.
He started
More of a
DN,
pass rusher.
outside linebacker. Like dude could do it
More of a
all.
pass rusher though.
He not more. He play football. That's what he do. He an athlete. Now we had him on the Eagles. Y'all be saying he's the best player in the NFL, right?
No,
Or
'cause
if
I
his
think-
name was ended in Johnson and started in Bijan, he'd be the second coming of Christ.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
like
you.
come on, bro.
Oh
We
man,
Reddick
she's circling
He's
back.
the same
Damn,
type of
you just can't
linebacker
leave
as
it alone.
Parsons. Reddick did it better than Parsons last
You
year.
said what,
So I don't
Smitty?
care about Parsons.
You just
got
can't leave
Reddick,
the
he's way
beat
better.
alone, bro. We let the
Dude.
dice. You keep circling back. Damn.
This my last live to get all my stuff out. What you
She
mean?
beating the beats out of us. God damn.
Yeah, I want y'all to get whatever it is y'all can get out because on Thursday, this conversation of B. John discuss.
It's still gonna happen until we pick.
Right?
Yeah, we got 9 rounds.
Why? Why
Hey,
B. John gotta be a part of the draft? Why can't he come next year? This
Can
is
I
crazy.
ask y'all something?
Go ahead, Trey, please.
We going live on Thursday?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
All right,
hot
bet.
mess too.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Hey,
It's
like, we
gonna
need to
be
get
popping.
some
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
We're all going live Thursday. Yep. I already got it set up. I just got to switch Notion to Smitty after the show so we can get everything popping. And yeah, we're going live
It's
Thursday.
gonna be a hot mess Thursday night.
And everybody and their mama is
Yes,
going to
it
see
will.
our reaction to everybody's draft pick, including ours.
I bet.
And we will see, Bird Gang, if B. John comes to the show of the Philadelphia Eagles or not.
He can take 3 shots.
We will all react. Simple as that.
Oh, that's the bet. That's the bet right there.
So he is dead serious with Bijan. First of all, I'm not gonna be angry when we take Bijan. Like I said, if we draft Bijan, I'm gonna be right there on Fanatics ordering my jersey. What y'all mean? What you mean?
That's all I need to hear.
What you mean?
Okay.
What you mean?
We supporting our team, not the player.
The
The
next
team.
words are Bronx.
Exactly. I'm all about the team. Like I said, we could draft Ronald McDonald, and I'm gonna go get his jersey.
Oh man.
Hey, real quick. Hey, how confident are y'all in our defense right now? Regardless who we add.
Thank you, JC.
I got C+. I say C+. That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
let's go around. I got this. Let's start with Mo. Let's start with Moan. Go ahead, Mo.
What was your question? I'm sorry. I got distracted by some haters in the chat.
Yo, how confident are you in our defense right now as put together? Especially with the new defensive coordinator and with the players that we brought in. I think that's what we need to look at.
Yeah.
First of all, let me respond to one of these comments because y'all got me messed up.
Go back to Eagles chant.
Go to David Pearson. First of all, I've never seen him before.
Welcome to the show.
David Pearson, first of all, one thing we never do is change up. Okay, the jersey always say Eagles on the front. No matter who we draft, we gonna support. Big.
Exactly.
Okay. Nobody had. I didn't have us getting Jordan Davis last year, but once we got Jordan Davis gonna be this. Jordan Davis gonna be that. Boom, 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 boom. We gonna support whoever on the train. So try it again, David. What was your question, JC? Because we really tried it. They gonna switch up. Nah, we loyal to the soil on whoever get drafted Thursday night. Try again.
Exactly.
Try again.
Y'all acting like we hating on Bijan. We not hating on him. We
Exactly.
don't feel like
I don't
he's a good
hate on
pick.
Bijan. Everybody in the chat. Before we get to JC question, let me explain something to y'all. When it comes to me, and I speak for most of everybody in the chat, we don't hate on Bijan. We don't. We just don't think it's right to draft him at 10, 15, 20, whatever. It gotta be a low pick, like say 20. 20.
Nah.
If it's 20, fine.
Bijan.
We don't hate the guy, but we need more pieces on this defense. You can hold on, Mom, because I got this. Is Jalen Hurts still there? Yes. AJ Brown still there? Yes. Devontae Smith? Yes. Dallas Goedert? Yes. Kelsey, Lane, Jordan Mailata, Isaac Taylor, Cam Jurgen, Lander Dickinson.
Isaac back.
But is Miles Sanders still there? The biggest point. Almost
And who's fault is that for him not being signed? Who's fault is that?
Hey, JC, what's your question, bro?
We missing like 4 on this.
JC, what's your question, bro?
Go ahead, JC.
JC, can I get your question, bro?
His question must have been dry because we moved on so fast.
All right, the question for this is what JC question was. Give me a grade for your deep confidence in the defense right now.
Confidence, it's a lot of question marks on this defense. Not that I'm not. It's just a lot of new pieces, as we know. Confidence, capital C. Capital C.
Yeah.
C plus. Like I said, we have a lot of new pieces that have to get integrated. A lot of guys we want to see, do great, like a Terrell Edmonds. We want to see him, be a star. We want to see Justin be a star. We got all the hopes in Morrow. We got the hopes, George. But it's a lot of hopes. It's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts on defense. We need this player to make this jump. We need to be this leap. It's a lot of asks out of former role players that we now need to be stars.
Well, the biggest one is our defensive coordinator. Now, we don't know what is going on at all. We don't know nothing about him, really. And plus, now you're throwing in these role players that you just mentioned. They're not stars. They're role players. And we don't know what we're going to have. So I give it a C, almost like a C minus until I start hearing stuff out of training camp. And, this person is looking good. This person is looking good. But besides that, I cannot give it no higher than a C.
Yep, King?
I'll give it a C plus only because Howie Roseman did address some needs that we needed, especially when we lost those 11 those players on defense. I really believe that we need more, and that's why I'm not against drafting Bijan, but more so for drafting defense in the first round because you get some good pieces there. Even the second round, if you want to do that. A lot of people are thinking that we're going to try to trade for Buda Baker. We don't know what's going to happen Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but we got to be here for it. And Bijan is not the end all be all. At the end of the day, it's all about what's best for the team, what's best for Jalen Hurts that just signed that contract. It's all about what's best for us in that 2-year gap, whereas though that he's $6 million, then $13 million before he get the big payday at the back end. We got to build a team around him, and it starts now. So I think that with the defense, Sean Desai, we don't know what route he's going to want to take with these guys. These are all new pieces. This is not like he's coming in with the same pieces we had last year. We don't know what's going to happen, but as of right now, I give him a C plus.
Try.
Is it Mathian shooting his shot? It's a lot going on in the chat,
All right, so
Exactly.
I feel like the real question should be what y'all rate our offense right now.
Oh, that's the same
what,
thing. Hey.
That's what the real question should be. So
A+.
Not Trey spinning the question.
no, I'm saying
We'll get to that. We'll get to that afterwards, Troy. We'll get to that afterwards.
All right. So
No, what's your grade, Trey? What's your grade, Trey? For the defense. What's your grade?
The defense?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of older guys on this defense, bro. The NFL getting younger every year. So I'm gonna have to give them a C like y'all because what we working with right now. We got Josh Sweat, Cy Reddick. They're gonna be the main two focal points on our defense. Josh Sweat, Cy Reddick. Barnett coming back. He's a good pass rusher in my opinion. BG coming back, good pass rusher. Our interior weak right now. Linebacker core weak right now. Safety position is weak right now.
Yep.
I like Edmonds, but Edmonds not that as good as we think he is. He was buns over there in Pittsburgh for real. He was buns over there. The star safety over there was Minkah Fitzpatrick. He made all the plays, got everybody in position. Edmonds could barely stay healthy over there, Drake. So I mean, this safety position hurting right now.
That's not the same guy we're talking about. No, that's not the same guy we're talking about. Because he played. He only missed 3-4 games in his whole career with Pittsburgh.
His whole career.
So
my man, listen, I watched the Steelers somewhat here and there, but my man is a diehard Steelers fan. And I asked him my honest question. I said, how you felt about dude? He said he couldn't cover. How many safeties we had that couldn't cover? A lot of them. A lot of them. So we got Bradbury and Slate. They're gonna do their thing. Maddox, he gonna do his thing, but we don't really have a reliable safety right now. We don't have a reliable pass rusher on the defensive line right now. In my opinion. Fletch, he gonna do Fletch stuff, but I feel like Fletch went off last year because of Javon Hargraves, to be honest. The year before that, Fletcher Cox could barely rush the quarterback. He was barely touching the quarterback on rushing. So it's like, bro, this defense is going to be way different. We don't have an interior pass rusher, like a dominant one right now, like we usually have year to year. So, I mean, I feel like this defense is hurting way more than this offense is. That's obvious. So picking a running back at 10 is just retarded to me, bro. It don't even make sense.
I had my hand up first.
Go ahead, Mom. There's a reason. Go ahead, sir.
Can you pull up EC1 football, please?
Oh,
why don't you just stop with these crazy questions? You're gonna make most mad, and you gotta get ready for stuff tomorrow. Come on now.
I'm not mad. EC1. First of all, nobody disrespected Bijan. Bijan is the best offensive player in this draft. Bijan is the best running back in this draft. Bijan's gonna make a phenomenal running back, but we don't need one. CJ Stroud is a great, amazing quarterback. Bryce Young is an amazing quarterback, but we don't need a quarterback. Jackson is an amazing wide receiver, but we don't need a wide receiver. Nobody is denying his talent. This is not what we need. We're not in the market for a quarterback, so we ain't talking about Stroud. We ain't in the market for a wide receiver, so we're not talking about the top wide receivers. We, in my opinion, are in the market for a first-round running back. And nobody is saying Bijan ain't she. You never heard me say Bijan ain't she. I said we don't need that she. There's a difference.
Anyway,
luxury instead of need. It's like it don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, for me, let me grade.
Trey, you don't get it. They in a lost place, Trey. They sunk in, Trey. They sunk.
They want to go luxury instead of need.
We
and they ever wonder why we can't stop nobody.
Sea of sunken bullshit. But they
this gonna be fun.
I want to have some more grades.
Look, hear me out right now. Hear me out.
Go ahead, Trey. We're talking about the offense and defense right now.
Look, hear me out. And we're gonna talk about because this BG playing. And I'm talking to BG right now. Oh, we're going to get him for next year. We're going to go win, blah, blah, blah. But, like, bro, all that next year stuff, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. But look at the teams we playing next year.
Oh, to BG, we not playing nobody, Rock. To BG, they ain't nobody.
He don't care. They not nobody. Or they not Jalen Hurts. They can't stop the Eagles. Like, bro, we talking football right now. We not just being fans. We talking football right now. We got to play some dogs next year.
You guys all just said C's for like the best one of the best defensive ever, and all we lost was 2 players. We still had we were the first team with
What? Trey Rock, you need to put that. Trey Rock, you need to put that on a shirt.
We were supposed to grade the offense and the defense right now. Why is this leading to B. John Robinson?
We just talking about football right now.
Trey Rock, you need to put that on a shirt. You need to put that on your shirt. We talking football right now.
We talking football right now. We're not being
go ahead,
football, bro.
Like, is great.
We gonna now Bijan not gonna make a lot of these games that we playing because we got to play Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, all these dudes, right? They gonna put up points. They gonna put up points. No matter what defense we put out there, they gonna put up points. All right. Now we down 2-3 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson still a factor. He's still a factor, BJ. Because we're not going to run in the football.
You didn't know Trey Rock. Bijan could play wide out too, and he could play tight end, and Bijan could play quarterback. You didn't know that, Trey?
Like weird.
Yeah, I didn't know that. He played offensive line. He played everything. He's stopping people on defense, all that. Like, boy, he's just a dog. Like,
it's about scoring touchdowns. With a guy like him, you're helping your odds of scoring more touchdowns. If you're scoring more touchdowns, it's easier for the defense. Period. In a story. Our defense did not.
Oh, really? Why haven't the Oh, really? I'm glad Berg Game 31 said that. I'm glad Berg Game 31 said it because because you said if B. John Robinson was on this offense, it would help the defense. So why haven't the running game helped the defense in the Super Bowl?
You're talking about one game, but all year it did.
You talking about one game? You didn't have a run game.
Did not have
one game that could have gave my quarterback a win.
Did it not help
Put
us
down that yak
throughout the whole year? Yes, that's what we were.
Well, what was the running game in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl, man. This game.
Put down that yak, BG. It ain't doing you good.
Y'all the one giving C's out to one of the best defenses ever because we don't have CJG or
First of all, this was us grading our new defense, not last year.
Hargrave to replace. I mean, we drafted Jordan Davis to replace Hargrave. You already knew that was coming. So you talk about CJG. Edmonds is a good safety. When you got the best secondary in the league with Slay, Bradbury, Maddox, and Greedy. Come on, the safety position.
It's greedy. We don't have the Flyers mascot.
Dang.
He don't know what we got. He just know what we don't got. That's Bijan.
What? We got Greedy.
All right,
It's greedy.
All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to continue on with JC's question. Berg Game 31, grade the defense.
Defense. Right now.
A-.
He gonna give him an A. I knew he was gonna do that, bro.
A-. It's the same defense with a better coach, hopefully, and all your stars are back, man. Like, what are you tripping about?
Why we can't just talk? BG, please. All right, look, can you please just talk realistic, BG?
All right, hold on. Before we move on, Smitty, great defense right now.
I'm at like a C plus B minus, man. I mean, I don't know what some of these stars can bring to the table. I don't know what Sean Desai brings to the table. So I'm in a place where I don't know if the production from the two players that BG telling me we lost is going to be replicated by two new dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm under the impression that we're still in a great state. So I think if Sean Desai can execute the game plan, we could be back at that A. But I'm at a B minus right now, man. B minus, C plus. I'm in between. I'm on teeter in the line.
Bro, start talking about Josh Jobe. Josh Jobe not going to
be I'll try to ignore it. I'll try to ignore that.
Start talking about Josh Jobe.
I don't know. Josh Jobe was good in college.
Josh Jobe wasn't even. He was an undrafted free agent. He's not going to touch the field this year. Come on, bro. Like when did you ever see an Eagle? The Eagles just pull a dude up and be like, "Oh, all right, we're gonna put you right there, and you're gonna be a dog." Never. Come on, we're not gonna change up. We're not gonna change up the scope, though, bro. Like this is what I be talking about.
Listen, our team was so talented last year that no one knows what we were doing. All these young players, we didn't have to play players. There's a lot of guys that got the red shirt because that's how much talent we had. That's one of the most talented teams ever put together. Period. Like we were chanting all last year. Why all of a sudden we didn't? Because we lost a couple players. We didn't have the one of the most. We couldn't.
We lost 6 starters. We lost 6 starters.
What 6 stars? Where?
We lost 6 starters.
Hargrave,
DJ, Hargrave,
Edwards,
DJ,
White,
Kazir.
Chauncey Garnier,
Okay,
Marcus.
let's replace those guys.
Marcus
Marcus
Epps.
You said replace. You said replace,
Marlo,
but we still lost.
Edmonds.
You know,
We already
a
replaced the
group
guys
that was
we lost.
tight. The
That's not already replacing them, bro. That's not.
So, all right, let's
Y'all
go to the
heard
offense.
my point. Can it be replicated? I see we made replacements, but can we replicate the same production that the other ones
That's-
gave?
Not like this.
Oh no.
Not like
With
this.
who, though?
See. And you making y'all making listen. Y'all making our argument. You cannot replace it. You know, you can't replace last year with this defense that we got now. This is why we need younger pieces.
Hold on, I didn't say we couldn't. The question was, can we?
This year?
No.
Yes.
How you know that? You haven't seen half the defense play yet.
Have him come off the bench this year. It was to make him the starter this year. Period. We all knew that.
Bro,
Jordan
our
was starting
defense.
this year, that was already a matter. We knew we were losing Fletcher Cox or we were losing Hargrave. We ended up keeping Fletcher because he was cheaper.
Bro, our
That
defense
division
last
is
year,
washed already.
besides
When he
besides
played
like
that
one
level,
player,
we gotta
they
see
all played together
what
for like
that
2
move did.
years.
It was a move made
What are
up,
you
set up.
talking about? You can't just stick anybody in the defense and think they just gonna thrive. It's chemistry. There's a lot of stuff that go on
He
in this.
played
Bro.
with these guys last year. What are you talking about?
Who played with them last year?
In practice. What the hell? Every week. Put it all in.
I love BG, bro. I swear
He
I do.
is
Yo.
funny as hell.
I love BG, yeah.
That was a dog.
All right, we gonna switch to the offense now.
Bro,
Offense,
stop.
go ahead.
Like, stop. Why y'all this dude couldn't even touch the field, period.
He
Y'all
didn't
talking
need
about he a
to.
dog.
We
He didn't
had
even get drafted.
Quarterbacks. That's what I'm saying. Like we had
Offense, go ahead, King.
He played at Alabama and he didn't get drafted, bro. That tell you everything you need to know about Josh Jewell.
Oh wow.
Everything you need to know. Come
I like
on,
Joe.
bro.
I think Job is good.
Go ahead, King. Offense.
Offense right now, because I don't know what a full year of Kenny G being RB1 would do, because I believe that he would win it because he knows, you know, the scheme and everything like that. I think RB2 would be Penny. I will give them, I say smooth B plus, only because of our wide receivers, our tight end, O-line, of course. I also, you know, never seen Cam Jurgens at guard, so we don't know, you know, where that's going to go. But they said he's been trained that
We
way.
seen him
So
play this year. Last year.
at guard,
He played some snaps.
All right,
at
Mom.
guard.
Mm-hmm.
So if he played that guard, so look, I don't know how it's going to turn out all season. So I will give him a B plus, strong B plus. It could be an A, depending on, you know, what we do from here on to training camp.
Yeah,
JC?
that's what I'm talking about.
I think we still are at an A. I mean, we was at an A plus with Miles Sanders and Sam, but I feel confident enough that you probably could put a decent running back behind this offensive line. Even though I was a big Miles Sanders fan, but hey, all year long, I've been hearing, hey, we don't need Miles Sanders. We could put anybody back there, and now we want a top 5 running back. But it is what it is. But I still think that we are at A. Just because of the 2 people that we lost, really. But I think that Gainwell, he showed enough when he did come in to spear Sanders with the explosive. And then with the Penny signing, I think that we have enough. So A right now, A. Now, if we add another running back in the draft, like a Gibbs or a Zach, then it's back to A+.
Trigger?
I'm feeling this offense. I'm gonna keep it sturdy A, bro, because it's like, I mean, listen, like Miles Sanders, he did his thing last year, but this offense ran through Jalen Hurts. We got all the same pieces.
Yeah.
So how can y'all give him any less than y'all gave him last year because of a guard or something like that, bro? You got to remember who our coach is. Just Stalin. He gonna whatever we come into in the season, he gonna have him ready. He gonna have him ready. He been doing this for years. He gonna have him ready. You can't give him nothing less than you gave him last year. It's like, bro, this whole offense is still the same. We crying about a running back. a running back, bro. They don't even.
It's a huge
Running backs
position,
don't
Trey.
even really exist in the NFL no more.
It's a huge position.
It's not a huge position,
If your team is known
really
for
not.
running the football, it's a huge position.
bro. The last 5 years, none of these running backs we call great won a Super Bowl. None of them.
Fact. Yeah, fact.
None of them. Every time it was running back by committee. Tampa Bay, they had Leonard Fournette. They had Ronald Jones.
Bro, like,
Mhm.
it doesn't happen. This is something that never can even happen before. Never can even be existed. Usually, if you got picked in the top 10, 15, you're a running back. You went to a shitty-ass team. So, yes, you didn't see none of these guys win Super Bowl. But you ain't never seen a top 10 back go to a Super Bowl contending team.
So Dallas was a shitty team?
Right.
Dallas was a shitty team when they got Zeke. They never won the Super Bowl.
They still a shitty team.
Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Smitty, offense.
We talking.
No, hold on. I ain't done yet. Hold on.
Wait, Trey, my bad. I thought Trey was done. My bad.
Like I said, the last 5 years, bro. Rams, Tampa Bay, New England. None of these dudes had a star running back. None of them. They all won Super
Talking
Bowl.
about Leonard Fournette, Tampa Bay. What are you talking about?
Fournette was not he was a star in Jacksonville, bro.
talking about?
Leonard Fournette was a running back by
What are you
committee when he
rushing?
played in Tampa Bay.
No, Ronald Jones got pushed out of the
running
offense
back.
though. He was
What are you
he was
talking
more
about?
of the back than Ronald Jones was though.
He was more of the back, but
You're
bro,
tripping.
this dude wasn't carrying the ball 30 times
You
a game.
remember him?
Nah, he wasn't 30. He wasn't the bell cow.
He was
It's
a
not
best.
too many
wasn't-
I don't think
Fournette after
listen,
that
Trey.
year.
Trey, don't get it twisted. I don't want to switch the running back by committee because Bijan come here. I want to keep it what we got it, but I think Bijan makes all the other running backs a little bit better.
Yeah.
I think the
But
other
if you
running
take
backs
him
make
at 10,
Bijan
bro,
better.
you're going to have to
Hey,
feed this
Jalen
dude.
Hurts
This is what I'm trying to
everybody
tell
around
y'all.
Same thing you did with
You
Miles
take
last
him
year.
at 10,
Miles
you're going to
was
be
a
paying
big
no
back.
first
I
round
didn't
running
take him
back
at 10.
money. You're going to have to feed this dude.
You-
It ain't going to be no
listen,
running back by
BG might
committee
have
no
said
more.
Yes, he
BG
will.
might have said take him at 10. I never said take him at 10 ever. Not one time you heard that. You can play back
So what-
1,000
What are
times.
you
I never
talking
said
about?
10.
But what are you talking about?
Where would you
Miles
take him?
Sanders
Where would you take him,
last
Smitty?
year.
Where would you
This
take him,
committee
Smitty?
that was led by
Listen. My
Miles Sanders.
perspective on getting Bijan is if we miss a Jalen Carter, if we miss a Will Anderson, okay, there's nobody left on the board. Let's trade back to 15. Let's get another first round pick for somebody to come and get a quarterback. Bijan to me with a first round pick next year, we can still rebuild the defense. We ain't losing as much. I don't want to take him at 10 because if I take him at 10, I might as well play Miles Sanders. He's making the same
You might
money.
as well have kept Miles, right? To be honest, you might as well
They're
have
making the
kept
same
Miles.
money. I do want to
might as
move
well
back.
get
I
Miles
do want
because
collateral
Bijan's
because we
way
got
better
3 empty
and higher
rounds.
prospect than Miles Sanders ever even was, ever.
We got 3 empty rounds.
Right?
I don't want to sit for 3
BG,
rounds.
how can you say that? The dude never played in the NFL yet.
From his production in college, that's the only thing
You
can
keep
go
talking
off of.
about projection, bro. He never took a snap in the
He had
NFL yet.
1,800 yards and like almost 20 touchdowns. What are you talking about? On a shitty team with a shitty offensive line.
Ibrahim from Minnesota
Get
ran
out
for
of here.
1,800 yards.
He was a
He projected to go in the seventh round, bro. This guy
Why
don't know
you
nothing
have to
about
blow my
football.
gut, King? Why you blow my gut, King?
You're not hating on him, so don't hate on him. Putting him on our offense will be dynamic.
Oh
It'd be scary good.
Bro, Ibrahim from Minnesota ran for 1,800 yards the year before, and he's going in the 5th, the 6th, the 7th round, bro. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. College football running backs always run for a lot of yards, bro.
What did you say? Abraham?
Come on,
Who's
bro.
Abraham? I didn't hear Abraham being
1,800 yards.
Look at her camera, not her phone.
And he's not going in the first round, so all that stat shit don't mean nothing. He never took a snap in the NFL yet.
Like this, he didn't have the pedigree like this. He didn't have none of it. He's not the same person. Whoever you just said, some Abraham guy, is not freaking Bijan Robinson.
That's how I know you don't watch college football, bro.
I watch college football.
You don't watch it. You
I
don't.
do. I like a lot of other backs. I'm not saying
Like
that
who?
we can't
Who
get
you
good
like?
backs.
Except
I'm
for
just
the top
saying,
3,
get
who
the
you like,
best
BJ?
back. The
Who you
best.
like?
You have
Who
the
else
luxury
you like?
to get the best back. If you get a deep
Can I
line,
get this?
he's not
I
playing
got some running backs that I like.
You can
Can
still
I
get
get
All
this?
right, go ahead, JC. Who you like?
Watch college football, bro.
Oh, it was me. It was
You don't
Smitty.
watch
It was
college
Smitty.
football.
I like Zach
Smitty.
Charbonnet. I like Tank Bigsby. I like a few running backs now.
I love Bigsby.
If we miss Bijan, look, if we miss Bijan, it's not the end of the world for me.
I like Jamar Gibbs. If I like Jamar Gibbs.
But he said outside of the top. He said outside of the top 2.
Outside of the top 3.
Oh.
Gibbs,
I like-
Bijan Charbonnet. Who else you know, BG? Come on, tell me.
I like Tank Bigsby.
McBride. A lot of the Alabama guys, obviously. So I'm hearing that.
Yeah, that's the only people you know.
And Zach Charbonnet, I watched him. USC,
You just made my point.
UCLA. Any day
Yo,
in California.
Thursday about to be fun.
Those are the better backs.
Thursday gonna be fun.
Exactly. So so this is what we're going to do. Moan, we got you on Thursday, Moan. So get ready to do what you do. We're going to continue this.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're going to continue this conversation on Thursday. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the show here. Moan, get some rest because I know you're tired, sis. What we'll do is we're going to end this conversation and we will see what happens on Thursday. So before we go, any final thoughts? Smitty, you're a special guest. I got I put your channel on B.O.B.S. So
Gibbs is Gainwell. We already got him.
Hey,
So
Not
Jay
Gainwell. Why you
Burrito kind of made my point about the Gibbs situation. I thought that too, but hey, man, it's been lovely. I will be back Thursday in the house, man. We will be live. We will get all the live reactions of us taking.
Hold on. Don't finish that, Smitty. Don't finish that. All right. So y'all saying Gibbs is Gainwell, right?
Yeah.
In the passing game for me, not running the ball, but in the passing game, yes, he does all the things Gibbs does.
So what is Bijan Robinson?
To me, I get Edgerrin James.
A guy the Eagles never had before on their.
I get Edgerrin James. That's my personal opinion.
Ever.
All these backs is the same for real. They running the football, they catching it. Everybody the same for real. You get me? It's like, bro, everybody the same. Now y'all feel like if you take the Gibbs in this offense, the way this offense ran, period, dude won't go off.
No, he'd be
He
nice.
won't go off.
He good.
Y'all saying Gainwell, he give me more Alvin Kamara than Gainwell. He give me more out the run balance, the catching out the backfield, the screen
I
game.
agree with you on that.
He give me more Alvin Kamara than Gainwell.
I can argue with you on that. They like the same though. They're like more to me when I say Gainwell, I'm like a more receiving back than running back. You know what I'm saying? He could do a little bit more. Like Robinson give you a nice 60-40, but to me, Gibbs is like 50-50.
Gibbs fit the NFL more than Robinson do.
Hey, Bijan could be like a Reggie Bush type.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so. Bijan, like you said, Bijan give me more Edgerrin James than Reggie Bush. He break a lot of tackles.
I think this guy is different.
Gibbs run like a 4.2 at his pro day.
He's different.
He ran like a 4.2 at it. Now imagine that. Imagine him standing next to Jalen Hurts and he got to make one person miss. Bro, that's touchdown every time. It's the same thing.
But like
we don't got to reach for a running back when there's other talent.
Bijan inside like small spaces, he's electric, man. Like
small spaces, they give you the same thing. Watch him. You got to watch this dude. I don't feel like y'all been watching him enough because y'all been so caught up on Bijan.
80-yard runs look pretty damn impressive.
I don't miss. Hey, look. One thing, Trey. I'm married to an Alabama fan, so one thing I don't miss is Alabama football. Not one Saturday. That TV. Hey, look, Alabama played. That TV gonna be on Alabama.
But y'all keep giving the excuse that Bijan had nothing over there, right?
He didn't.
At last year, it was only Bryce Young and Gibbs on offense, right?
It was a little bit, right, but they had the wrong receiver. What's the receiver?
And he got hurt.
Oh, remember? Yeah, he did. He did get hurt.
He got hurt early in that season.
But look how it turned out for him.
900 yards, Trey. Bijan doubled that, my guy.
He played in the SEC, the best conference in football, bro.
What's the best line in football? I'm saying that Bijan was elite with a suspect team. Now you give him an elite team, he's going to be even better than you can even imagine.
Bro, they conference be putting up basketball numbers. This is what y'all not understanding.
Oh,
they do.
Basketball numbers. 50,
air raid.
60,
they known for the air raid. They known for the air raid. That's what, to me, that's what makes Bijan such an anomaly.
Nah, all right. Bro, he a back that's gonna come in. He's gonna be a good back. He's not gonna. He's gonna give you Saquon Barkley.
All pro.
Saquon Barkley.
He's
gonna give you Saquon
Barkley. First year, all pro.
All right, JC, you got any final words before I let you go?
Nah, man. Hey, Thursday is going to be a fun 2-3 hours, man. But I can't wait to see how this draft turns out. So as much we arguing about Bijan and all this stuff, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be fun. I know last year when me and King DV did the draft, man, that first round was epic, man. So
I saw it. Salute to you, boys.
expect some fireworks this first round, and I can't wait to be here with you fellas and gals to watch the NFL draft to see what the Philadelphia Eagles have in store.
Yep. Smitty Eagle, you was going to finish?
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm just glad y'all had me here, man. I'm gonna enjoy myself on Thursday. I appreciate all y'all. Hey, man, we just here to talk birds, man. Talk football. Let's keep it real. But hey, whoever we get is gonna be perfect for me. I don't care.
Yep. King.
BPA.
And how I trust. I'm not going to sit up there like this is all debate. At the end of the day, it's all up to Howie and that team to make sure that the Eagles are still relevant to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not even talking about the winner NFC because I really believe that we are in a position to, but we got some more moves to make. And even after the draft, but the draft Thursday is going to be fun. So as always, fly Eagles, fly go Birds.
Trigger.
Yeah, you already know, man. This be fun. I love it. Like, I mean, people see it from like the outside looking in, like we arguing, but we really debating, and it's fun. This is what we do. I mean, there don't be no hard feelings afterwards, nothing like that. Me and BG go through this all the time. I mean, all the time since we met each other, we've been going through this. So it's like, I mean, JC know, Cool Cat know, everybody know. I mean, it's fun. Like, this is what you do before draft day. Nobody knows for real. Nobody know which way we going. We could trade both of them picks for real. For real, it's like you never know what's gonna happen. And I mean, like I said, I love doing
Get
this.
some rest, sis. We'll see you Thursday. Salute to Moan with the sports. We'll see you Thursday, Moan. Get ready for work. But go ahead, Trigger.
It's gonna be a movie on Thursday, yo. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Everybody on this panel. I mean, fly Eagles, fly.
And Bird Gang.
Hey, it's gonna be electric. I'm so excited, man. I think it's gonna be great. We get to all see here and realize how awesome Bird Game was when he predicted Bijan at 10. And it's gonna be an amazing day. And
I can't wait to see your
Bird
face.
Gang, come on, man. Wrap it up,
Cannot
man.
wait to see his face.
At the end of the day, I'm wrapping it up for him. I'm wrapping it up for him before we get out of here.
Bijan, guys, that would be great. It's gonna be a great rest of the draft. I don't even really care. Go get all the defensive players you want to get. We got 3 more out in the top 100. I'm pretty sure we get 3 good defensive players that you guys want. Even if you got to trade up to get one in the pick 15, 16, 17, something like that. But y'all gonna be happy too after we get Bijan for sure. And we're gonna be the best team in the league. So be ready to go to the Super Bowl this year, guys. It'll be great.
Before we get this out of here, we're going to wait till Thursday for this conversation. So, guys, thank y'all for watching Birds of Broad Street. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment to all of our channels. We're going to put Smitty's channel for Thursday. We'll see what Notion does. But, guys, we'll see you guys on Thursday for a special edition of Birds of Broad Street. Hit the intro, y'all. We out here.